What's up, guys, gals, and of course, my favorite as always, you modern caveman. Welcome to another episode. Today, we're gonna talk about a firearm that is not only a tack driver, but probably has one of the most complicated names ever, the 93R17 BVSS by Savage. Okay, but before we get into this bad boy, we gotta thank the people that help the channel. Thank you, Italian Sporting Goods. For my friends out there that have never heard of them, they're located here in Vancouver, BC. Check out their website. Awesome firearm and ammunition dealer. If you're looking for a great deal, just mention the Modern Caveman and they'll help you out. All right, back on to the reason why you guys are here. All right, I won't go into the name because, I mean, it's just stupid long, but basically it's a 9317. It's in stainless steel. It comes with a match barrel, so this is gonna be a heavy barrel. It's a free floated stock on it. A laminate stock, it's absolutely gorgeous, I feel. But anyways, let's start from front to top. So you can see I've just got a cheap little bipod on here. That just hooks up to obviously the link. The stainless steel barrel is a 21-inch barrel. It's, if I remember right, 1 in 9 rate twist. It really, you can shoot all day long and the thing never heats up. As far as accuracy, you guys will be able to see here when I'm shooting, it's a tack driver.
So why I love the 17 HMR, obviously it's good for like rodents, it's good for long distance shooting and all, but it's amazing for your trigger functionality. Just practicing on the trigger feels like a full-size firearm, obviously less kick, but it's also super flat shooting. Like if you look at here, I was shooting pretty quick. Both of these, this is about 20 rounds. We're only at 50 meters, but you're all within 20 rounds within half of an inch here, right? So that's one MOA group basically. And if you look at here, I got 10 rounds, there's 3 holes.
At 100 yards, I had the same type of grouping that I did at 25 and 50. It really reaches out there. So 17 HMR is known for that. It's incredibly quick bullet. It's obviously lighter than even a 22. The only downside, and this is more 17 HMR related than actually the firearm related, but if you're in a very heavy, windy or rainy situation, probably not a firearm you want to play around with too often out there. The main reason is I noticed on heavy wind, it really does start to blow and drag one side to the other. That being said, if you got light wind or great conditions, this is a tack driver all the way out to 100 yards plus. So take a look at it. All right, so it's drilled and tapped. Let's start from the front. As we mentioned, 1 in 9 rate twist, heavy stainless 21-inch barrel, laminated stock that's absolutely gorgeous with that pistol grip. Really brings up nicely. Yeah, feels really good in the arm. On the bench, it's very easy. Sits on the bag nicely. It's nice and flush there, so you can get some real good accurate. It uses the AccuTrigger. Once again, it's completely empty, nothing in there. Uses the AccuTrigger, which is something that is patented by Savage, and a lot of people love or hate it. It's kind of that blade design. It almost makes it feel a little bit like a 2-stage trigger, but we'll take a look at that and feel that in a little bit. It's drilled and tapped already for a mounted scope. This particular one, and I don't know if I recommend it or not. It's not a bad little scope. It is made in China. So, I mean, you get what you pay for, but it's a Scorpion Optics 4x12x40, and it's specifically designed for the 17 HMR. It works well on here. As you can see, I'm shooting like, I don't know, dime size holes at 50 yards all day long with like 20, 30 rounds through it. So it is a tack driver. If you're looking to hammer down some nails, this one will do it for sure. The reason why I would choose this gun, next to if you're into varmint hunting, is it really helps you work on your trigger control. It really helps you work on getting that flinch out for the higher calibers. Like, you know, the one that usually I start shooting out with this as a warm up, then I go into my 308 Ruger Precision, and then I usually end up with something bigger like a 300 Win Mag just to get a couple rounds out. But this really allows you to control your work on your breathing, and it's very affordable. So the 17 HMR bullet itself, it looks like a mini 223. It's a little bit more expensive than 22, but nowhere near anything else. So you can go out and shoot hundreds of rounds a day and not really have any issues with it. And really be able to still reach out past that, you know, I found anyways with most of my 22s, past 50 yards, it just starts spreading. Unless you got some crazy barrel or something like that, it starts going over. So 17 HMR, you can really even shoot, you know, it shoots decent groups even at 200 yards. Okay. So let's talk about a little bit about the bolt action. It's pretty straightforward. It's a nice smooth system in it. Nothing crazy about it whatsoever, but it is a short action, which is nice. So it allows you to cycle those rounds quickly. The one complaint that it has a 5-round detachable box mag, and really I feel like it's a defect on this particular model completely. I have a friend that has the exact same one, just in blued, without the same stock, but it's a 93R17 as well. And for some reason, the first round, when you pop the box mag in, you really have to apply some pressure to be putting the first round in. After that, the next 4 rounds are completely smooth. But for some reason, it just shakes. It's not completely stiff. I don't know what it is. There's just a little bit too much play in there. And if you just pop it in and just try to, you know, ram it in, I would say probably 5 out of 10 of those don't successfully load around. So just so you know, put it in the comments if you have something like this and you've noticed that as well. But out of the, you know, small sample size that I've had, which is 2 rifles that are pretty much identical, both of them have had issues. So just as a note, if there's any downside to the firearm, that would be it. All right, let's take a look at the trigger. All right, let's take a look at this. So you got that blade mechanism right there, almost like a 2-stage, so you know right, and then right at the wall. It's nice and light. And just enough why I shouldn't probably be doing this too often with rim fires. It's not too great for the bolt, or the firing pin, but yeah, it's really nice. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time, just because I sacrificed my guns for you guys. All right. So pulls on the blade, obviously nothing there. Boom, just 2.5 pounds. So that's really good. You're not gonna find that on any of my 22s, especially semi-autos. I think I did the Henry repeating arms just recently. That was around 4. That's a lever action. The semi-auto Marlin was around 5 or 6. So to have 2.5 pounds on a gun, it just really shows you that they're really aiming for that accuracy crowd to really get the gun to reach out there. So anyways, that being said, like I said, I love the ergonomics of it. I love the feel of it. Feels really good, especially on the bench. This is a practice gun for me. If I get an opportunity to go out and do some varmint hunting, obviously this one would be the go-to gun for it as well. We don't have a lot of that out here, so it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. But this is probably one of my most popular guns that I bring to the range just to work on shooting, just to get competent on that breathing, that trigger control, and really to put as many rounds down range as possible. Yeah, for inexpensive, and it still gives you kind of that feel of a big gun. Yeah, minus the kick too, which always helps. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that was a short but good review. Gives you an idea if you are looking for something. Like I said, the only downside I would say on this particular firearm is the magazine. It's a little bit annoying. You know, if you're really using it for a hunting situation, lots need to get in there real quick and be 100% reliable. It's probably not the gun for you. If you're using it for bench, or if you're using it for, you know, prairie goats or something like that, where you're on a bench anyways, or resting on the pack and time is not really of the essence, I would definitely take a look at this firearm. It is a tack driver. I would say it's probably my most accurate firearm next to my 308 Precision, but that's a different beast. I would say it's probably even more accurate than that one. The 17 HMR bullet's awesome in it as well. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by the channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. And please subscribe, hit the notification button. Let's get as many followers as possible so I can spread the good word of these guns. All right, have a good one. Take care.